expression only we can grant. The world doesn't get to determine what makes you smile. If everyone wants to line up with a new iPhone, but you want to run barefoot through the grass with your knees, you can. We sometimes take the path that seems to be the right path for us, simply because we see so many others doing the same. When we walk that path and don't feel the happiness that was advertised to us, we can find ourselves faking it, or digging ourselves in even deeper. The reality is, if we're not happy with what we have, we won't be happy with what we get. The grass will always seem greener on the other side, because what we really see is a reflection of our envy. Unhappiness exists when we forget the things we have to appreciate, focus on the things that we don't have, or focus on how our realities don't match our fantasies. Fantasies don't end after a certain tax bracket. We'll always want more. It takes effort to be happy, and to keep it up. But once you find that rhythm, you can share it with others and spread it like a germ. Chapter 97. Starting is the hardest part. We can use our imaginations to create something we don't want. That's worry. Worrying leads to fear, and fear leads to hesitation and paralysis. Then nothing gets done. As Les Brown says, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. I'm most productive when I'm excited. When I finish a track, it feels like I've laid the final brick on a giant wall, or placed the last stone on a pyramid. I can vibe on the track, and then find energy to start working on another. The most productive element comes from starting. It's the hump that's hardest to get over, but it can fuel momentum to get the job done. We all feel overwhelmed at times. The best way to escape that problem is to solve it head on. Just imagine yourself slowly chipping away. Baby steps in the right direction count, and they'll add up over time. Patience isn't for waiting. Patience is for allowing the necessary time to make things happen. Right now is the moment you can utilize to move closer to the things that make you happy. It's your life, and you're at the wheel. Take it where you want it to go. Chapter 98. Don't hold yourself back. Much of the fear we feel is a result of the ideas we build up in our mind. Our mind knows what we fear, and does a great job of using that against us when we try to put it in new and uncomfortable situations. Uncomfortable and unfamiliar territories are generally the breeding ground for growth, and they are not a friend to our mind, which prefers to remain in the status quo. For this simple reason, we sabotage ourselves by not moving forward. Positive thinking is simply the practice of encouraging the mind to find all the things that can go right. Our lives are perpetual journeys, but we don't have a reverse gear. You may take a wrong turn, but you're still moving. The longer you turn your head and wallow in that misstep, the further you'll stray from the path you want to be on. There really aren't any wrong turns. You are wherever you are. Since that's the only place you are for the moment, there's nothing to compare it to. If you have the clarity about the direction you want to head in, you can use it to get back on course, or pave a new road out of your current situation. When we further carve and clarify our chosen purpose on this planet, we'll start to realize when we hit roadblocks that many of them are self-imposed. We give ourselves reasons not to take the leap, and that is a sure sign that we're allowing our fears to get the best of us. When you want it more than you fear it, you'll get it. When you want it more than you care about the opinions of others, you'll get it. When you want it more than life itself, you'll get it. When you want it that much, there's nothing left to do but get it. It's not easy, but with baby steps, you can slowly liberate yourself from the self-imposed prisons we build in our minds. The prisons are layered and built within each other. With each step, you'll break free of one, only to discover another, and that's okay. Life wouldn't be much without new challenges. With each step, you'll conquer a fear and acquire a new strength. Take time to reflect and celebrate those triumphs. They'll help you move forward. Chapter 99. Happiness is not a place. Happyville only exists in your head, and is populated by whatever and whomever you allow in it. You decide if your mind is full of regret, memories of the past, worries about the future, and toxic individuals who do nothing more than suck the life out of you. You decide if your mind is full of gratitude, excuses to smile, and reasons to enjoy the only moment that matters, the present. You can focus on the people who show you love, or the ones who don't validate you the way you wish they would. Shit's going to happen, some in your favor, some not. How you handle that determines your level of happiness, not the event itself. Don't get me wrong, I'm in no way, shape, or form a Zen Buddha baby who's constantly at peace with the imbalances of existence. I get just as upset as the next guy, but what I try, note the emphasis on try, to do is keep it where it needs to be, and not allow it to affect my overall mind state for too long. I also don't promote venting to others. Write your thoughts down, crumple the paper, throw it away, and move on. Other people have their own shit to deal with. At this point, if you say my words are easier said than done, you owe me another $5. It's supposed to be difficult. Nothing worthwhile is easy. That's what makes it worthwhile. You can do something as simple as writing down things that make you happy. That could be anything from the smile of a cute girl to your favorite flavor of ice cream. Focusing on happy things helps populate your mind with happy things. Always be careful of toxic people. You know who's best for you and who's not. Don't let the fear of losing someone stop you from being happy. As Common says in Ghetto Heaven Part 2, for you to grow, he had to go, so what you stopping him for? When you scratch the details, we're all going through the same shit. I'd love to hear what you do to populate your mind with happiness. Writing this helped put a smile on my face. Chapter 100. Some folks are addicted to misery. Not because they enjoy being miserable, but because they fear the unfamiliar territory that comes with trying to escape it. If you do the same shit every day, you're going to see the same results. If you want a different situation, you're going to have to do something new to make it happen. Writer Robin Sharma wisely said, "Don't tell me your priorities, just show me your schedule. I'll figure out your priorities from that." If being happy is a priority, it'll show in your daily activities. Otherwise, it's not important enough in your life. Actions always speak louder than words. If our words aren't followed by actions, then we're just lying to ourselves. Maybe we're even doing it to sabotage ourselves so we can stay in our familiar space, regardless of how miserable it is. If you want the power to make yourself happy, you have to assume the responsibility for your happiness. Taking responsibility means you were a priority, it'll show in your daily activities. Other you to make it happen. Writer Robin Sharma wisely said, "Don't tell me your priorities, just show me your schedule. I'll figure out your priorities from that." If being happy is a priority, it'll show in your daily activities. Otherwise, it's not important enough in your life. Actions always speak louder than words. If our words aren't followed by actions, then we're just lying to ourselves. Maybe we're even doing it to sabotage ourselves so we can stay in our familiar space, regardless of how miserable it is. If you want the power to make yourself happy, you have to assume the responsibility for your happiness. Taking responsibility means you can't play the blame game anymore. Once you assume that power, you can break the cycle. Chapter 101. The most important chapter in this book. The words in this book have no meaning until they connect with the reader. As an author, I've made peace that once the words go out into the universe, they take a meaning of their own, unique to those individuals who read them. It's time to write your chapter. It will be the most important chapter in this book. Your reflection on the ideas and how they relate to your own life is one of the most important ways to reinforce anything and everything you gain from this journey. I would love to read your chapter. Please email me a copy at unlearnedbooks@gmail.com and connect with me on social media at humblethepoet, all in one word. I really appreciate the time you took to listen to this book. Please share this with people that you care about and people that you don't. Much love, Humble the Poet. This is Humble the Poet. This production of Unlearned 101 Simple Truths for a Better Life, presented by Harper One and Harper Audio, was directed by Paul Fowler and recorded at Desert Fish Studios in Toronto. Engineered by Jeff Walberg. It was produced by Common Mode. Executive producer, Iris McElroy. Text copyright 2019 by Humble the Poet. Production copyright 2019 by HarperCollins Publishers. All rights reserved. Thank you for listening.
maneuvers. Cause I was once an unruly fool that ain't acting newbie. That brother hoopers had the block hot as lava, hard to survive a block under constant fire. They made flipping bricks, they messiah. They just want to drip like saliva. And who am I to incite that movement like MacGyver to survive all the fights against those whose skin tone absorbs the light? It's more so right than to grab a slice of the pie. Yeah, cause truth be told, that's the least you owe us. And I ain't here for no tears or cheers. I just need the years stolen by the locusts. So please, give it back, please. Give it back, please. Give it back. Better that than go tit for tat. I said please. Give it back, please. Give it back, please. Give it back. Better that than go tit for tat. I said please. Pay us what you owe us. For all the years y'all know that y'all hopeless. We bought some stocks for GameStop and shoulders. The system's sick as tuberculosis. But we all know this. Who is we kidding? The book of life says that it is written. The U.S. government perfected pimping. The school of hard knocks gave us admission. And since we graduated, all them palpitations, it not just that aggravators is the reason why I make these songs.